All right, so Mos Def is not playing Thelonious Monk. Now, this news came up a couple days ago, and the reason why Mos Def isn't going to play Thelonious Monk is a simple reason because the Monk estate doesn't approve of the movie. Now, when I first heard this, I was kind of surprised, to be honest, because the director, the director of the movie said that he was like a huge monk. He was like a huge fan of Thelonious Monk. He watched the documentary and he did a bunch of research. So I thought the movie would be in good hands since it was like a genuine fan of Thelonious Monk. And apparently that's not the case since the estate says they don't approve of this movie. So most Def, out of respect for Monk and his family, politely walked away from the movie. Now, will the movie still get made? Probably, yeah. They'll find someone. They'll find an actor to play Thelonious Monk. Um, but honestly, I'm kind of worried now because if the estate don't approve of the movie, it's kind of just like it kind of just cuts my hype down in half. It's just kind of like, oh man, kind of sucks. I mean, it still could be a good movie, but usually when the estate does not like the movie, it's not good. The Nina Simone movie, the David Bowie movie, all those movies sucked. So and the state knew they sucked, and that's why they try to distance themselves from the movie. So I'm kind of worried for this movie now, honestly, because I want a good Thelonious Monk movie. He's my favorite jazz musician, period. And I'd rather have no Thelonious Monk movie than a horrible Thelonious Monk movie, if I'm being honest. Um, yeah, I'm still going to keep an eye on this movie, see what happens. Um, yeah, but I was excited for the movie, honestly, because the guy said the director said he was like a huge fan of Monk. He did his research, he did his homework, all that stuff. But the estate says they don't approve of it. So hopefully, I hope maybe the director and the estate can kind of come together and like work on it, maybe. But I don't know. Only time will tell what's gonna happen with this one, honestly. Yeah, I really want to get another jazz movie out there. I mean, Nino Simone, that movie sucked. I still haven't watched the Buddy Bolden movie. That's on my list to watch. And yeah, I mean, we haven't really been getting much jazz this past decade, honestly. So, well, I guess it's 2021, so not much you can do there. But yeah, I really was really hoping to get a Thelonious Monk movie. Like I said, I don't know who the movie would appeal to. I mean, would it appeal to jazz people, like movie people? Like, it's gonna be kind of weird. Because, like I said, Monk's playing is kind of like offbeat, weird, abstruse, abstract, all these different words. So I'm not sure if general movie audiences will kind of understand his style. But at the same time, I feel like there's a story to tell with Thelonious Monk, and I really want to see it. Man, shoot. Really excited for this movie, but after the estate says, I can't talk right now. After the estate says they don't approve of the movie, I'm just kind of not really excited to see it because like I said, it could still be a good movie, but it's just like history says if the estate doesn't like the movie is usually garbage. So, and the estate would want the movie to be good, right? Because if the movie's good, that'll attract more people to Monk's music. Like with Queen, like Queen was like when the Queen movie came out, like a bunch of people were like listening to Queen now and like buying all their merchandise and their CDs and stuff. When Rocket Man came out with Elton John, and like people were buying his merchandise and like albums or whatever. So I want the same to kind of happen to Thelonious Monk, where he has a good movie, and then like like people are like, oh, jazz is kind of cool now. They like get like a bunch of like Monk, Thelonious Monk shirts or albums or whatever. I actually seen someone wearing a Thelonious Monk shirt at a Korean market. It was kind of a weird story, but but yeah, it'd be cool if Thelonious Monk was like mainstream for a little bit, where people was like, oh, that Thelonious Monk guy was cool from that movie, and they like got like a bunch of like CDs and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, I'm still gonna keep a close eye on this movie. if it's gonna be made. I'm sure it's still gonna be made with or without the permission of the estate, but um, I'm just hoping it's good. That's all I can hope, right? Peace.